Hello. It's Sunday, the 11th of February 2018. It's currently 8:24 p.m., running way later than I wanted, but just getting stuff ready to time. Last 2 weeks have been odd, or busy. 2 weeks ago, pretty much got the flu. Or some weird slow variant of it, which I guess I'm lucky in that respect. I was vaccinated fall season, so I know maybe hopefully that helped at least reduce the symptoms that I've been hearing about. But it was definitely the flu. Last week was just pretty much catching up on missed classes and a lot of homework and projects. Still kind of catching up, which kind of sucks. Anyway, in my flu haze, ended up getting 2 lenses for my Pentax K7 body. Here it is with the 18-55mm, I guess it 4 something. It's a starter lens, but I use it the most. It's pretty much all around, and I like it. And of course, the term starter and pro, it's more of just a casual thing, unless obviously you're getting into those really expensive lenses and also have that professional skills to really use it. But anyway, 2 weeks ago I got this other starter lens. It's a fixed lens, 50mm 1.8, which was really nice. I liked it for it's a bit more detailed. It has a nice, I guess, blurriness, which I guess they call bokeh, around the background. And I realized when I was looking at it, which it's nice and put a smile on my face. The photograph that one of my friends let me take, you could probably just put it together. You could create the blurriness with one of those various paint programs, I would imagine. But also, I got this. This one's an much older lens, but it could still mount onto my camera, at least the camera body, and it's a Takina 80-200mm f2.8. So it's not in the one range, which would be incredibly expensive and way beyond my my capabilities, at least for now. I mean, and though I think even if when I back on regular sort of things, probably definitely save up some or something like that. But it's capable of doing things like this. And I did this yesterday. There was a WSU rugby game. Washington State University was playing Boise State University and they're playing here in Pullman, and so I got to watch that. And I was able to take some pictures. It was basically the first time I had taken the lens outside, so there was a lot of learning experience. Most of my images were pretty much blurry. I mean, or the focus was just concentrated in this upper area, and I really didn't have any way of really seeing what would come out there. I suppose if I brought my notebook and then plugged it in, I might be able to have seen it and then hopefully adjust accordingly. My notebook isn't really an easy thing to handle out in the wild, which is unfortunate for a notebook, I guess. But might have helped. I guess I don't know if I'll be able to fit it next time, but something to consider. So anyway, yeah, you get some stuff like this, which is just blurry too. Occasionally, let's pick one of the ones that did make it. And oh yeah, here we go. something like this. So that was kind of nice. You kind of have to look into manual settings and also to see how the camera controls the different things, like, you know, maybe it has like an upper, center, and lower area focus, and if it does, then that would make it so much easier, and then I can just manually adjust which I want the camera to focus on. That way it won't be forced to try to decide on its own, because basically for these photographs I was using autofocus, so it was basically all around spray and pray type photography, and you know, not too bad. I mean, there was still stuff that came out of it, so I'm glad. Anyway, the point of this video. Last semester I won this out of my resident hall event, and I haven't opened it yet, and I will eventually. Couldn't use it right away because it required this, and which I had to save up for and get in January, and again I still haven't opened it because, you know, it's still busy. But I think it will help out, at least in terms of taking pictures. It's obviously, you know, better resolution than my camera, and this webcam that I'm recording from, both my webcam and my camera are at 720p, and my phone, which even though it is a much older phone, I think it's like, I forgot how long, it's quite a couple of years, is at 1080, and this I think is at 1080 as well. So it'll be interesting integrating the two. No, I really haven't had problems, I guess, before. I mean, it's, you know, right now the webcam's just like this tiny picture. Let's see. Oh, we're 7 minutes in. You know, I guess that's it. Oh, yeah, it's going to be really cold tomorrow, below freezing. So I'm okay. Did laundry and tried to prep for studies, and I had a quiz this morning, but oh gosh, I finished the quiz, but then I had problems trying to upload it, and I'm not quite sure, but I'm not even sure if it made it in time. I logged into the site a few minutes before deadline, but then the site's password protected, and I know the password, and I was entering the password, and it just wasn't taking it, and I'm a touch typist, so I was trying variants, you know, trying to calm down, make sure I was getting it, and got in, and then, boy, that was, I don't know, oh, that's just awful. Anyway, it was just a long process of, basically the test involves working with diagramming, and I mean, I can do it on the computer, but it's usually something you do after the fact if you're going to do it on the computer. I suppose I could have tried it on, I suppose I should have checked if my, a while ago for my birthday I got this little tiny, it's a tiny tablet. I haven't really used it much because it's it's tiny, and and pretty much the stuff that I'm already using, I'm using it, but I did find some interesting apps, and as a backup for checking my email, it's nice. So yeah, it's getting some work, I guess. But it might be something I can look into. But anyway, so I did the diagram on paper and pen, and then I took a picture of it. Then I took a picture with my phone, sent an email from my phone out into there, wherever, and checked my email through the computer, and then just transferred the graphic images to a word processor document, and then, you know, getting in and uploading the thing. I don't know if I'm late. If I'm late, then it's probably some serious penalties, which is okay. I mean, hey, it happens. So I guess that's it. Well, this is under 10 minutes, 5 seconds. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully by the time of my next video, I'll have this thing out. Have this activated and have some footage. It'll be small. I've never actually worked with the device. I've seen some videos indicating, you know, doing certain settings to get the color right on it. And then again, I've never actually even done any video. I think I did a test run on my nephew's. He had the device, but I had never really seen it out about. I just didn't really have time to check it. So I'm not really sure about the resolution. So, ouch. Well, hopefully this week I'll be able to do it, because it takes really some time to just put something together and then check it out, and then do the, mess with the settings and see what works with, what software and devices that one has. Anyway, I guess that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and bye.